Alright, before I actually go over and fight the Admiral, couple things. One, you probably noticed Raymond's health is above 10,000. That's because I did a bit of grinding. I grinded outside of the museum up until everyone was at least 75, and then, well, just continued the course. Well, let's get down here. But two, and most importantly, everyone's skill trees are just about where I want them to be, at least for the most part. So I decided to actively train up their passive skills. So most of that, everyone's got level 10 auto healing, which is only 3% at regular intervals. But for Ray, that's about 300, a little over 300 health points whenever this kicks off. So that's for Raymond himself. Everyone else is a little less, but still 3% at regular intervals. I'll take it. And then first aid, most of everyone has a 24% chance of recovering 20 HP when they get hit. And everyone's got, or at least close to level 10 of a third skill, whatever it is. Okay, almost level 10. Yeah, I'm just pointing this out, honestly. Although, with Makia, why did I do that? I meant to do this with you. Ah.
Nothing so invigorating as the attainment of new knowledge.
Oh well. And then JJ, JJ. Also, I got the tutorial while I wasn't recording on how JJ works out. In short, he can't build up the VA gauge, but he's more of a counterattacker anyways. Also unwillingly did a couple of side conversations. So my characters theoretically like each other a bit more now than they did when I first tried this. So I'll see you when I'm about to fight the Admiral.
Impressive. It would seem my efforts were not sufficient.
It appears my confidence in him was misplaced. Differences in individual performance are hard to predict.
That is how you would speak of one who pledged loyalty and would die for you?
You are a most contemptible wretch indeed.
You still say such things after all that you've seen. There is no concept of loyalty within Scorpium. We are a group within the greater Scorpium network, with myself occupying the top position of Sovereign. Nothing more or less.
Incompatible. The term Sovereign is entirely incompatible with the Scorpium we understand.
Had things been different, you would have been my father-in-law. It is unfortunate that this is how your life ended. But I will avenge you.
This is evolution. The greatest evolution in the cosmos. The everlasting prosperity of the Pan-Galactic Federation begins now under my rule.
We will never let that happen! Remington Kurtzman, your misguided ambitions end here and now!
They will regret their interference, you know? It really shows off the colors of the rocks that infest the Federation.
The gold will soon become a member of the Centralist cause. The day when you will come to understand the glory of my appearance is not far. You'll have to do more than pay lip service.
Yeah, so Remington's not taking damage yet. Instead, his VA gauge is going down. Also, he has a VA gauge, so that's slightly annoying. So I'm saving my vaccine gauge for the time being. Okay, Nina, I need you to heal yourself, please.
Mere cretins who cannot understand.
Okay. Yeah, really, Bulldor fell really quickly.
Enemies up ahead.
Like, I'm cut out maybe a couple minutes.
Why would a Scorpion stand beside a Bergolian and a Kenny? Join the Sephiroth. Help us improve the galaxy.
Even if the network were to approve of the sentence, I will.
Sorry to interrupt him, but I really don't want my healer to be dead.
You would reject the evolution of Scorpion?
What did I just say?
Gained by sacrificing fellow intelligent life forms.
What the hell?
Scorpion's evolution itself requires a mindset that reconsiders and revises its very own nature.
Okay. Crap like that is why I wanted to level my characters up. For crying out loud! And I've got the Esther Cage at max level as well. I don't think I ever pointed that out.
Here you go. What's this?
This is what I was going to use the batting for.
Have you now?
Holy cow! That worked!
Absurd! I am Sovereign! The Sovereign of Scorpium! Destined to unite the galaxy! My morals, my beliefs! No! Impossible! What will become of the Federation of Scorpium's evolution without me?
Both the Federation and Scorpium are gonna be much better off with you out of the picture.
Damn it all! I only integrated to build a utopia! A union between Scorpium and the Federation! Bulldor!
Bulldor! He lives yet! Nina! Maester Midas!
The way he is, I don't think...
Even if possible, his Scorpion body can't be repaired here. There's nothing we can do.
But...
Summon the fleet to Verdness! This is far from over! I must lead Scorpium and the Federation!
Unfortunately, it appears that your time is at an end. Your Excellency.
What?
Did you truly believe a fool such as you would be appointed sovereign? You have been nothing more than a stepping stone to prepare the network for the true sovereign. That is the consensus of our network.
Bulldor! What did you just...
felling me, or Remington will not halt Scorpium.
Oh, we're definitely gonna stop your invasion of Vergold.
We'll speak to those Scorpium that have faculty of speech and enforce Federation regulations. This kind of Scorpium lawlessness will not be allowed in the galaxy any longer.
If the conceptual, sovereign individual vanishes, in time, Scorpium will be restored to our correct state.
Correct. Correct. You understand nothing. Neither you nor Remington know what is true, what is correct in this life.
Baldur! Baldur!
Is he truly dead this time?
We can confirm that the individual named Baldur is deceased.
Remington's biological activity has also ceased. I would assess that we have stopped the Centralist insurrection for the time being. Small comfort. After everything. It could not have been your wish to fall so far from home. Baldur, all this suffering, to what end?
The invaders just gave themselves up at Fleet headquarters. I don't know. It's all a little too suspicious, if you ask me.
Might have expected as much from Scorpium. From how I see it, with their Sovereign gone, their network is probably reverted back to putting everyone on an equal level again.
Is that how they work? Yeah, I have my doubts about the surrender, that's for damn sure.
Do not assume the deeds of Remington's faction representative of Scorpium as a whole. But I, too, must acknowledge the faults and dangers within the Scorpium quest for further and further integration. The risks must not be overlooked.
I'd say the Pan-Galactic Federation is more to blame for these Centralists.
Do tell.
Coaxing in brand new members with all this talk of peace and the advance of civilization? That, sound familiar? At least Scorpium keep a certain amount of equality among themselves. But the more the Federation grows, the more the upper brass consolidate their power. This whole ordeal with Remington and the Centralists was just the worst parts of both brought together.
I'll admit, I find it hard to refute that. The Federation has no choice now but to take a good long look in the mirror and figure out how to piece itself back together.
What's going to happen to all the officers who turned themselves in?
They could very well claim they had no choice but to comply with Remington's orders after integrating with Scorpium, which might actually grant them immunity from Vergoldian law.
I don't expect the local system government's got a damn idea what the Scorpium even are. Gonna have a hell of a time trying to talk peace.
I'm quite aware. I expect to be made responsible for bringing an end to the situation. Which is why your son's data is so crucial. I'm hoping I can count on your assistance. The future of both Vergold and the Federation depend on it.
Just be sure there's something in this for me, huh? I got a business to run, you know?
Duly noted.
Captain Raymond, thank you, once again. Your efforts have allowed the Federation a chance to correct its course.
None of what we've done was for the Federation's sake.
Be that as it may, the Federation skirted a full and devastating collapse thanks to your efforts.
Lieutenant Mariel, I have looked at the Scorpium data you provided. I was surprised by your confrontation with the Virian soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. Aster 4 is an underdeveloped planet, is it not?
Yes, sir. About that.
You were doing what you thought was right, correct? Upholding what were once core values of the Federation, lost under Remington's lead.
Yes, sir. But I believe that it should not excuse me from Federation law, though. I knowingly violated the UP-3. For that, and for the illegal seizure of the merchant vessel Akizuki, I should be brought to trial.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Wait!
Those of us in positions of power can never let the ends justify the means, regardless of the outcome.
But still!
That said, the Federation's in no shape to court-martial you right now. I'll take full responsibility for your deeds until a more appropriate time presents itself. You stay here with your friends. All things considered, Lieutenant Mariel, I think you made the best calls you could. Your actions don't tarnish your family name. Far from it. Making as much known should serve you well when the time comes to face the jury.
Admiral.
Don't you leave us now, you hear? The Federation is in bad enough shape as it is. We don't need to lose another talent like yourself.
Sir!
And I expect there'll be talk of making Aster 4 a Federation protectorate in the near future. You should expect to have some eyes on you as a member of the planet's royal line.
What is this protectorate of which you speak?
I can explain it all to you later. I'll also discuss whether the Federation even retains the capabilities to do so.
So, what will the rest of you do next?
Well, the Centralists have been busted up. My homeworld's safe and sound again, and Buldor's gone.
Right. Yes. And with the whole of it now behind us...
Seems like our journey's at its end. Time for our princess to make her triumphant return. Been a while since we've heard anything from Welch. Wonder what happened with that other ring she was after. Gah! I hate it when she hounds us, but I hate the silent treatment too. Might as well swing by Delric sometime.
I was not expecting him to bring up Welch. But I am kind of curious about her too. Well, a couple things. One, I wasn't surprised Boulder got back up after he defeated the Admiral. He looked like he was still breathing. And two, it's awfully nice of the Admiral to say that they're not going to take Mariel in quite yet. Granted, they still will, but I think she'll be fine. Probably. Maybe.
Signs indicate there are more Centralists at work out there. So stay on guard. Safe journeys.
Bergold's assistance will be of the utmost importance in resolving this matter. If you can do anything to facilitate that, it'd be much appreciated.
We should head back to the Aldous first.
I'm probably gonna have to quick travel there anyways. I ain't got much of a choice now, do I? Well, everything considered, I guess. Let's just go to the bridge.
So, I guess we're setting a course back for Aster 4 then, that right?
Yep.
If you would.
By the way, you should know that Vergoldian Interstellar sent out a warning. Some of Remington's fleet haven't surrendered to Admiral Maverick yet. They report some scattered pockets of resistance.
So a straight course for Aster is out.
Yeah, might be smarter to take the scenic route this time. You know the drill. Better to be safe than sorry.
Right. So we'll steer clear of the usual routes and see if we can find some safer detours then.
A most prudent choice. It would do us no harm to linger longer among the stars, yes?
Pull us out of orbit at a quarter thrust and set course for Aster. Last leg of our journey. Let's make it a good one.
Copy that, Captain. Exiting orbital trajectory at a quarter thrust. T-minus 30 to Aster 4.
Picking up nothing unusual on our path. Seems like this might be easy sailing for a change. Hey, bro.
Hmm?
If you got anything to get off your chest, now's your chance. We don't have much time left.
Yeah, probably right.
Yeah, I suspect, why am I so bad with names? I suspect Leticia really has feelings for Raymond. God, a crazy hunch.
The Lawrence family is still on the job. Here's to smooth sailing, right up to the end.
It's not going to be all that smooth, is it? Well, as long as I'm saving. Yeah, I got not much else to say, honestly. Oopsies. Let's check out the common area first. I have to talk to everybody. I can't talk to either of you yet. Oops, sorry, Albert.
Hey, what's with the long face all of a sudden?
Contemplating of our return. The Centralists are no more, and Boldor may have fallen, but that leaves not all well.
True.
We know not how Boldor's absence will be taken. Once it becomes known he will not return. There is much yet to consider.
You know, I'm glad you didn't go changing on us, even with all that's happened.
Changed I have.
Is that right?
I have made many friends and braved many obstacles. And seen countless worlds, far, far beyond my own.
Albert, I think Osirius and Vale are in good hands with you around.
I could ask for no more.
Alright, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting cutscenes like that. It's a bit tasteless, at least in real life, but is there anyone who's residential quarters? Yes, there are. I wanted to talk with you anyways.
Okay, can you be straight with me on something?
What's this now?
Admiral Maverick gave his spiel and all, but what's the Fed really got planned for Aster 4?
Well, under regular circumstances, a planet such as Aster 4 would be flagged as a protectorate the moment a figure of importance, like Leticia, makes contact with a high-ranking Federation officer.
And with ours?
Ray, what do you think would be best?
Currently? The Feds can't tell anyone else what to do.
Right. Especially now, since Aster 4 has made official contact with Planet Vergold, too. Should the Federation try to muscle in and force anything here, it would only aggravate whatever fragile relation they have with Vergold now. So, for that reason and more, it's on hold.
On hold?
Yes, just floating in the air. Between us and Leticia, I think we can force the Federation to cool down its urges for a while.
True enough.
That went well.
Before all of this, I couldn't stand it unless everything went strictly according to the rules. But now, I don't know. For some reason, I feel comfortable letting things lay as they will.
I think that worked for your ancestors, too. Your grandfather had something to say about that at the end of the last game.
Hey, sorry for the, major detour.
That is no issue. Scorpium stands to merit From any observation of the universe's many civilizations.
Observing is fine and all, but don't you go turning into the next sovereign. You hear me?
The possibility had not crossed my mind. Though, now it has.
Not funny, man.
My apologies, but there is no cause for concern. When I myself was integrated, and when my home planet came in contact with the Scorpion, I encountered numerous, varied, and conflicting opinions. These experiences taught me to always remain aware, both of who I am as my singular self, and how others may perceive me.
And those experiences are all shared on the network, so all is good, yeah?
Correct. A very astute observation.
I mean, we've been at this for a while now.
You will make a fine addition to the Scorpion, Captain Raymond.
A lifetime away from now, maybe. These chats are enough for me.
I guess you never know. That said, I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of the game, at least one of our party members decide to undergo integration. That said, well, other than Midas, I don't think anyone will.
Whoa, now, Space Cadet. You seem out of it.
Well, these past few days have been one thing after another, and it all just happened so fast. And now going back home, it feels like it was a dream.
Yeah, I feel that. It's really hard to believe it's all coming to an end, huh?
When we first took off, I thought, if I studied hard enough and traveled among the stars like Elena, I can become just like her. But our worlds are just so... well, they're worlds apart. I'm just sad, I guess. I've realized how little I know and how much I've yet to learn.
You are really something, Nina.
Why?
I feel like whether or not Aster 4 makes it as a developed spacefaring world depends a lot on just that sort of mentality.
What do you mean?
Only what I said. Nothing more, nothing less. Future wise lady.
Hey! I was being serious here!
You may have a point, you know. Alright, back to the common area.
I have something to ask you.
Yes?
Could the Fulga be made to sail the starry ocean above?
Nah, not likely.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have the thrust to pull out of the planet's gravity well. And, I mean, it's got an open deck, you know?
And a crew manning an open deck is unwise?
That'd be a hard yes. There's no air up there for them.
You mean the air we breathe?
Oh, right. I probably never explained the whole vacuum of space thing, huh?
Say no more. Your point is made. We lack the understanding to match what is common sense to you. An awareness of that fact alone will suffice. I thought myself accomplished in my research. Alas, even I am bested. It shall be much time yet until we may hail our companions across the stars.
Well, here's to hoping I can last the wait.
Well, I guess there's always someone more clever than you. At least in some aspects.
Should I even ask?
I'm musing over the Scorpium.
Musing?
I've come across a wealth of experiences I'd never dreamed of since taking to the stars. There is much I wish to convey to Malthea and Marcus upon our return. But my voluminous words will never truly convey to them the smell in the air aboard this vessel, nor the texture and tastes of our journey. I can't explain the sensation of my weight on the surface of strange planets for the first time.
I guess not, huh?
We humans are social creatures. At our root, we live through and thanks to our connections with others. That set me thinking. The Scorpium seek to guide evolution, and they share their society's wisdom with all who join them. Perhaps they forge the path that all humanoids must one day inevitably tread.
Maybe so, but I think it's a path we need to tread slowly, questioning every step along the way.
I needn't be reminded, but the matter itself is now known to me. It has taken root and will occupy my mind for the rest of my days. And what wonderful days they will be.
You are a real complicated dude sometimes. You know that?
If I wasn't, then I would no longer be me, correct?
Yep, I'll leave you to your business.
Well, I guess there was a maybe on him going to Scorpion.
There is no going back. I'll likely spend the rest of my days striving for that which I have seen with you all.
More power to you.